Hello guys. So in this tutorial you're gonna discuss the topic about the for loop in the C programming. Well, in C programming, a loop is used to create a block of code till the specified condition is reached, and then the C programming has three types of loops, and the first one is the for loop. The second one is the while loop, and the third one is the do while loop. And in this tutorial, we're gonna discuss or learn the topic about the for loop. So, for loop has this syntax of code, or the block has a block of code which has there is the for keyword, and then after that there is a parenthesis where it gives us the statements and expression that we need in order to run our loop. And the first is the initialize statement, which has this purpose for initialization, and the next one is the test expression, and the third one is the update statement, and inside of that is the body. Well, in this initialization statement, this portion here is only executed once, and if the statement is being executed already, then it will proceed to the test expression, where the test expression is evaluated, and if the test expression is evaluated to false, then the loop will be terminated. And however, if the test expression is evaluated to true, then the statements inside of the body will be executed right here. This will gonna be executed, and the update expression will be updated. So this one will gonna be increased by increment by 1 or 2, depends upon the programmer who put the update statement of what he wants to do. And then after that, if it is already being updated, then it will go back to the test expression, and this test expression again will gonna be evaluated, and if it is true, then it will go to the body and execute the statements inside the body, and then the update statement will gonna be updated once again until the test expression turns into false, and that's the time that the compiler will go will terminate the loop. So I'm gonna give you a flow chart to show how does the loop goes in, or how does the compiler work in this kind of loop. So we're gonna open up this one, and let's go to the pane. So here, the first thing that the compiler will do in the flowchart is the initialization expression. Initialization expression. And this initialization expression, as we have said, that it will execute only once, and then it will, and if the expression is met, then it will proceed to the, what we call this, the test expression. This one is a test expression, and after that, if it's false, then it will gonna lead to the end of the loop. But if it is false, if it is true rather, then he will go to the statement or the loop body or for loop statement, and then he will go, and then the update expression will gonna be updated. And after this, after the update expression, he will go back towards this. We will go back to the test expression and then evaluate it again, and if it is true, then it will go, it will execute the body statement of the for loop, and then the expression will gonna be updated again, and then until the test expression does not meet the updated expression, until it becomes false. And if it's false already as being evaluated by the compiler, then the end of the loop will be executed rather than the execution of this body, and also there will be no updated expression already. So that's how the for loop works. And then let's try to create a simple code on how to run this. So we're gonna copy this one, the code in here, and then we'll put it here, and then copy this, cut this one, and paste it inside this part here. And so let's delete this one, we will not need that one. And then so in this initialization statement, we're gonna create a variable which is variable I, and it is equal to 0. And then in this portion here, we're gonna put the initialization statement and expression rather, which is I is as we have put there, it's equal to 0. So we're gonna put a 0 here instead in this portion right here. And then after that, the test expression, we're gonna be I is should be less than or equal to 10, and if this expression is not being met, then therefore it will not be executed, and if it meets, then it will gonna be executed. The statements inside the body of the loop will be executed rather. And then after this, I is plus plus. This one is what we call the update expression, where after the compiler executed these statements here inside this loop, then the compiler will gonna automatically update the expression here. So it will increase, as we have known this code here, it is an increment, so it will increase by 1. So therefore, this every time the loop runs this code, this will gonna increase by 1, and then until it reaches to the last number, which is number 10. So it will start at 1 and then we're gonna end up to 10. So for example, we're gonna give an output of, it will start to 0 because we have started to 0. So there will be an 11 outputs for this. So let's %d and then comma, and we'll put the value of either. So let's try to run this code, and as you can see, let's gonna put code right there of n, and then let's try. And as you can see in here, it started at 0 and ends with the number of 10. So and why is it? Because in this portion here, the update expression is not being updated yet, because it prints out first the statement inside of this, which is the value of I is equal to 0, and after executing it, it will be the I will be updated to 1, so it becomes 1, and then it will go back to this condition or the test expression, where if it is true, I is less than or equal to 10, which is 1 is lesser than equal to 10, and the answer for that, as we know, it's true. So therefore it is true, then it will gonna execute this one, and after that this one will gonna be updated again. It will increase by 1, so therefore it becomes 2, and then we will go back again and then try to test if the expression is met, and we all know that 2 is lesser than equal to 10, so therefore it is true, so it will gonna execute again until, and then it will gonna update, this will gonna be updated, it will become 3, and then it will ask again, is 3 is lesser than equal to 10, and we all know that it's true, so therefore this will gonna be executed again until it reaches out to number 10, and as we all know, is 10 is lesser than equal to 10. Is it true? And we all know that it's true again, so therefore this will gonna be printed out, and then this will increase, and then after that it becomes 11. So the question is 11 is lesser than equal to 10? So we all know that it's not, because 11 is greater than 10, right? So therefore this will gonna become false. So after that, this will not be executed, rather this will gonna go here to the return 0, where it ends up the for loop function. So the code will gonna end up when 11 reaches out. So the I will become 11 value integer, therefore this will not become true, it becomes false already, so this will never be printed out. So that's how it works. So that's all, guys. So I hope you learned something with this code, which is for loop, and then next time we're gonna discuss about the while loop and also with the do while loop. So that's all, guys, and I hope you learned something, and see you to the next tutorial, and goodbye.